Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to Die Party Deep Black, week number 1. It is our brand new game for Stars Without Number. It is a naval military campaign. I fucked up the intro already, which is why it sounds so fast as it does. Let's go around and introduce everyone. Up first, we have... why the fuck? Oh my god, this game right now. This is what happens when you get rushed, and this is what happens.
I'm on the wrong name.
No, you're not. You're fixed now.
Yes, I am.
There we go. So up first, I'm going to introduce the players. We have an old returning Die Party favorite, Jacob. He's be playing what? Oh, we'll go into that later. Hey, say hello, Jacob. You're muted. Hello, there he is. Up next, we have an AP Gaming Reel, I guess, regular. His name is Dom.
Yo, I'm a token goofball.
Yeah, token goofball. Up next, we have another AP Gaming Reel regular, Kai.
Hey.
I
Our
myself.
token serial killer.
Yeah, I'm Dave. You might know me. Man, what a bad intro. Holy shit. And last but not least, we have Space Master Arthur, aka AP Gaming Reel. Don't kill us in the first session. That'd be great.
And now Jacob can speak again.
So, as we mentioned, this is not an ordinary Stars Without Numbers campaign. It is using the Skyward Steel expansion for the Deep Black, specifically a Deep Black game, which is like a Spec Ops version of the naval military. That's about right in there, Arthur?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's sort of what we're looking at the moment, and with that, the character generation is a little different. So we all start at level 3. We all start with at the level 1 classes or class skills. They get like some combat and some extra ones like stealth and whatnot that they can take as a class skill, so it doesn't cost as much. And that's pretty much the only differences, right?
Yep.
You
get it, the extra training packages and backgrounds.
Yes.
If you want to take them over the regular stuff.
Oh.
They're not necessarily better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, they're more focused on sort of what a military campaign would sort of look like, I guess,
Sure.
for the most part. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Arthur, do you want to take it away and introduce what this game world is and...
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a lot of talking tonight before we get to any action.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, I would like to introduce the background of Stars Without Numbers. Stars Without Numbers is a fantastic game. You can get it for free at DriveThruRPG by Googling Stars Without Numbers free. You have an N7 jacket, Gamer Siren. Excellent. It's fantastic. N7 gear is so good. Stars Without Numbers is old school D&D Renaissance space game. I think it's basically evolved out of a combination of D&D and Traveler. It's fantastic. I'm using the full core, but all the players are using just the free edition, I think.
I'm using the full core.
It makes no difference except for
there's like
some
mechs.
inside stuff.
There's also
there's
characters
robots
and,
and AIs and societies. Other than that, it's not a huge deal. One of the things about Stars Without Numbers, which has become rather famous from Swansong, is the GM turns. So every time a major mission is finished or a month passes in game, I will advance the factions that are relevant to the game, and like we'll see who they battle, what they do, what they buy. If you want to check out all of the starting stuff, there's 5 hours of campaign prep on my channel. There's links to my channel from Dave's YouTube, so just check that out. Underneath the playlist, Stars Without Numbers, Deep Black Campaign Prep. So not that hard to find.
Yeah, there'll be links, and if you're viewing this video on YouTube or you're listening to it on the podcast, you can just find the links below. I'll add them.
Yeah, excellent. Another thing we're going to talk about is the wiki. I'm going to throw that in chat real quick. We can probably put that in the video description and the podcast description and all that. We have a wiki that will be storing all the information for the players and for the viewers. So if you want to open that up right now, you can follow along. When I say Banan, you'll be like, oh man, what's Banan? And then you'll go to the planets and go to Banan and be like, oh, Planet Banan, that's cool. Also on there is going to be the straw polls for when we vote for the missions. So the viewers will be picking from a list of missions that I helped, the audience helped me make it during the campaign prep. And then they voted down for what mission they'd like to see.
Yeah.
I'm going to be picking from the top 2 or 3 of these before the game in 2 weeks. And the players will pick from those missions. They will get to pick which ones out of the ones that the audience has picked they would like to see done. So let's talk about how this is going to work. Well, we roll 2d6 plus skill dice for whatever you're going to do, and for attacks you do d20 plus some modifiers. That's pretty much it. You don't really use a lot of other crazy dice, or there's not a lot of extra stuff to throw on there.
Unless you're doing damage.
Let's talk about the background of the Stars Without Numbers system. At some point in the development of space drive technology, a spike drive was created. And what these do is they fold space into multiple parallel dimensions. And then you ride the shear of those dimensions. It kind of forces you, as you go up and down in those dimensions, it forces you forward. And that's how you travel between star systems. After a while, riding along these shears caused people to get metadimensional extroversion syndrome. It became known as MES. Now they're known as psychics. They displayed a number of unusual powers. The channeling of psionic energy into humanity has caused a renaissance. They were able to create elements not found in the universe. They were able to break universal constant laws, and eventually led to the creation of jump gates. So instead of using these spike drives, you could just have psychics power a jump gate and jump ships with no drives incredible distances instantly. And that powered the second wave of colonization from Earth. The issue is that in the year 2665, something called the Scream happened, and all psychics everywhere either died instantly or went insane and started murdering everyone. With that, the jump gates went offline because there were no psychics to power them. And you ended up with the spike drives, basically ancient technology at this point, being the only things that could travel between star systems. So clusters of worlds, now called sectors, are only able to reach each other and can't get to the other sectors until the jump gate network is rebuilt. However, psychics, a lot of their training came from like word of mouth and from mind to mind. And so it's taken hundreds of years for psychics to kind of like get back together and get their training, except for certain ones that have academies. So in this particular world, it's now 3200. 40 years ago, the planet that we'll be beginning at, the planet Banan in the Granados system, was the first world to retouch the sky. They were the first ones to redevelop spike drive technology. And as they spread throughout the stars, they have set up quite a little empire for themselves. And with that empire, they now find themselves needing a deniable series of assets. And that's where the party comes in. They are part of the Federal Society military. They're going to be given a frigate, which you might recognize as a fairly common ship class. It's also a class of ship the Normandy was in Mass Effect. And they have much the same mission as the Normandy from Mass Effect. They're a deniable asset. They investigate, they perform missions, they have a variety of things that they'll be asked to do, and it's also a stealth ship. So it can move more easily than most ships. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see here.
No, don't worry about it. It's not.
Okay. All right. I think that covers it.
Yeah. That was
For
a
the
that was a really
background.
good intro, actually. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Let's
I
talk
liked it.
about getting these characters built.
All right.
So I think
Well,
most
I
people
didn't
have.
like it.
I think most people have their characters either almost completely built or mostly built. So let's work on finishing them. I'm going to start with Dave because he wants to pee his pants so much to talk about his little British lady.
Yeah. So I'm playing a British woman from God. I don't actually have the homeworld name on my sheet. That is really.
I thought you were from Banan.
I am from Banan.
I thought that was where you were from.
Yeah. It's.
You tell me where you're from.
If it's Banan, that's exactly where.
That's the British planet.
Yeah, I'm from Banan, and I am a psychic in the naval. In the Navy, basically for the. I'm a naval psychic. That is my background, and my training. If you're playing at home, is line officer. I specialize in teleportation, and I also have points in telekinesis and precognition. So basically, and also I have various training in various martial arts. 3, in fact. I use the Mind Wall style, Kenjutsu, and the Red Dawn style. And these martial arts can be found in a free
The
supplement called.
martial arts.
Is it literally
Mandate
called
Archives martial arts.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And they work well with the psychic abilities. So basically, Mind Wall style is like a defensive, cut the bullet sort of style. So you use a sword to slice or deflect lasers and bullets that get shot at you. Kenjutsu is an offensive form of swordplay, which is about doing just a lot of damage. And the Red Dawn style is an unarmed combat, mostly used to along with psychics. So 2 psychic trainings and 1 regular martial arts.
Okay. Well, let's talk about attributes. I think
Yeah.
you need to roll 6 3d6s and assign them in order.
6 3D. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yep.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
Watch him tank his intelligence.
Well, I can move them around, right?
You
Kinda.
can even them out. You can't move them around.
All right. So this one is for strength. Wow. Damn.
It's good.
This one
Good.
is for intelligence. Okay. This one is for
Good.
wisdom.
Average.
Whoa! Okay. This one is for dex. Okay. What the fuck? This one is for
Constitution of 2.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
You nailed that shit.
That is
I think-
gross.
wait. Before this gets too bad, I think Constitution is one of the caster stats.
It is, so I can make that
so
my
you
main
can turn
stat.
that into like a 13.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
you have a decent
wow!
dex.
Holy fucking shit! That was
Okay.
not bad.
All right. So you've got your stats.
Yeah.
You're slightly better than average.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you're a psionic, you're going to choose to take that 14 in Constitution,
Yes, I believe so.
and that pretty solidly makes you a slightly above average character.
Yeah. So in the last game that we rolled, yeah, I might make that a highlight. That's actually not bad. That's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
pretty
So
good.
the last game that we played, my other character, who was a warrior with a pistol, he didn't get any positive modifiers. So you need to get a 14 or higher in your character class to get a positive modifier on your rolls. So in this case, I have a positive modifier to my dex and my constitution. Yep. With my psychic, the level that she's level 3, and I've mastered 2 of my teleports, so level 1 and 2. I have 8 psychic power points that I can use. My maximum system strain is 14, and my max encumbrance is 5 ready and 11 stowed, which is kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to roll for HP now. So the way that you roll HP, you roll each level individually when you start. It actually does say that. So
Yep.
So roll 1d4 plus 3. 1d4 plus 3.
Where are you getting the +3 from?
Yeah, you should only have a +1.
Yeah, it's only +1.
What am I getting that from? It says...
It probably wants you to roll 3d4 plus 3, because
No.
that's going to be your max hit points.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3.
Yep.
Okay, so so plus 1 then would be 5 for this level, I guess.
Yep.
Alright, so then I roll again to see what my... Because the way that you get HP in this game is...
You re-roll it every level and
you
you take
re-roll
the
it.
highest.
So now I roll 2d4.
2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Oh, wow.
10's not bad.
Yeah, 10 is
In fact,
not
that's
bad.
great. You might not be able to beat that.
Well, yeah, that might be pretty
3d4
hard.
plus 3, you're gonna... What's
Oh
that?
my god!
Yeah, okay.
Alright, there we
Yeah,
go. Not
good
bad.
roll. Good
Not
roll.
bad.
Gerb.
Slightly above average.
Yeah, so my max HP is 11. And yeah, that is my... Oh, she does take... She has a cyberware at the moment, which is pretty ordinary on her planet. It's mostly just... It's the Ghost Talker transceiver because, you know, most people have that implant on their on Baron.
You just need to roll your personal cash.
Wait. We're getting so far ahead of ourselves, guys. Cool your jets, bro. What was your background package and your training package?
Naval
as
Psychic.
we've noted, these are probably going to be coming from the supplement book.
They are, both are. Yep. So my background is Naval Psychic. And let me just pull up the sheet here.
The book is Skyward Steel, by the way, which is what we're basing most of this campaign off of.
Yes. So the naval package... the naval package, Naval Psychic, says, some navies attach psychics to their ships. The time and effort needed to maintain a psychic discipline rarely gives them much time for any other proficiencies, but they can learn the basics and become fitted for later advancement as officers, which, with the backstory of Claire, makes sense. She wants to... the way that the citizenship works on Baron is that you either need to serve time or you need to go into some, I guess, for like reality TV type thing.
Kind of. It's both reality TV and the nobility of the planet.
Yeah, so instead of going into there and being fawned on, she went into the military because she believes it's a faster way of obtaining citizenship. So that the Naval Psychic gives me combat any, culture spacer, and any 2 skills from the department which they are assigned. And if I remember correctly, I took, I think it was midshipman as my...
Midshipman's not a department.
Oh no, the department was intelligence. That's right.
Right. So your former Marine department, given your line officer status, that's now a intelligence officer.
Intelligence officer, yeah.
We'll talk about that again when he gets to line officer.
Yeah.
Which is right now.
Yeah. So with that, I picked primitive weapons for 0 points, and then I picked and then I had culture spacer, and then with the intelligence, I took. Oh wait, no, I must have had Marine officer. I don't actually remember. Yeah, I think it was Marine officer because I have leadership and I have.
You get leadership
tactics.
from line officer as well.
Yeah, and I had tactics as well. I have DP for tactics, so.
You could have taken that from Marine. Yeah, you're formerly a Marine who's now an intelligence officer.
Yeah.
So line officer lets you pick something from another thing that you previously were.
Yeah, and so did Naval Psychic, so.
Okay.
And then for my training package, I picked a line officer, which is all line officers come up through one or more departments training there as midshipmen and often department heads before making it to command of a ship to work as an executive officer or captain. Even those who still serve as a departmental officers, keep their military skills honed for the long for day when they will receive their own ship. So I gained bureaucracy, leadership, tactics, and 1 skill from the former department, which I believe I took. What was that? I might have took. I didn't take security or stealth because that's what I spent my XP on.
Marine officers have combat any, exosuit, leadership, or tactics.
Well, I have. Oh, I took tactics again.
Mhm.
I believe. No, I got
So-
tactics in line officer, so I didn't take that. I might have took combat unarmed. Yeah, that's what I took. Yep.
Okay, and your homeworld is Banan.
Mhm.
You speak English, and the native homeworld language for you is English. Do you have an intelligence modifier?
I do
So-
not.
All right. You get 400 plus 1d6 times 100 equipment. So you can go ahead and roll that up. You've already-
400 times.
400 plus 1d6 times 100. That's just spare spending cash for you right now.
Times 100?
Yep.
I don't think
That's-
that worked.
No, it didn't.
So I'm just
But
going
you
to
got-
roll 1d6
Just roll a
plus
d6.
400.
And we'll add it.
1d6 plus 400. So I got 403. 403 times...
Not quite. You get 300 plus 400 for 700.
Oh. What?
You get a
Because
3.
you add-
It's 1d6 times 100.
Oh.
So 300, and then you add it to 400 for 700.
Alright, okay.
And that's your
See, I
spare
got that
spending
mixed up.
cash.
Alright, so
Now-
700.
For this campaign, all of the players get basically anything they want that's Sec level 4 or lower because they have free run of the ship's locker and ship's armory, which
Mm-hmm.
has pretty much everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean money's useless, which we'll talk about later. So, Dave, do you want to give us a quick rundown of who Claire is?
Alright, so Claire Kensington is of the Kensington family in Baron. And
Rather renowned Bananese family.
yeah, yep. And so she had a very lush childhood, I guess you could say. And basically she was sort of like, she had 4 sisters growing up. And none of them really hit their psychic potential, much like what like Claire did. And from a very young age, she couldn't really be controlled too much by her parents because the teleporting psychic ability is actually incredibly rare in this game, to the point where, most people have, precognition or something like that, but teleportation is something that she just sort of, that's how she sort of moves. Like, from a very young age, she was just zipping around sort of thing. And because of that, the military gave her a really good offer when she came of age to come into the military and sort of rise quickly through the ranks. Now, the Kensingtons aren't exactly they're a high esteemed family within the planet, but they are not citizens of the planet. And
Serious problem.
it is a serious problem because on this planet you can't vote, you can't do anything to do with the laws or anything like that. You can't get into parliament. You can't do anything like that unless you are a citizen of the planet. In order to get citizenship, you need to either be a high-ranking officer in the military, or you need to do some great service for the planet. And since Claire has this ability to teleport around, she has sort of set upon herself to sort of make right with her family, who basically did well for her. And so she's going to get citizenship for her family name. And she's going to do that through the military. Her objective is to rise in the ranks as quickly as possible.
So what rank do you feel that she could start at?
Well,
I mean, as someone who has line officer training, you're almost certainly at least a lieutenant.
I feel like that's an appropriate
Okay.
ranking.
So-
I don't know military rankings. I know nothing about them.
Fortunately, we happen to have this ranking chart.
Ooh, look at that.
So, in the Federal Society, a lieutenant is known as a lieutenant.
A department head on a capital ship. I think lieutenant. Well, I mean, like her skills is basically as a spy. Like that's sort of how she came up in the military because she can teleport around, get around real quickly, and get in efficiently and get what she needs and get out.
Okay.
So maybe I don't think she'd be running a department, but she'd probably be running a
Okay.
small
Well, perhaps she
regiment
could
of
be a
people or
warrant
whatever.
officer of some kind. So those are like non-commissioned officers who are more. How do I say this without offending regular officers? Please don't hate me, military people. So they're people with lots of experience at doing stuff.
Yeah. So maybe like, I don't have 30 or more years. That's for
You
sure.
know that's a master chief. That's a chief warrant officer.
Yeah.
You could just be like a W1, like
Yeah,
a.
W1. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a warrant officer. You're someone who's higher ranked than most of the ratings, and when you speak, people listen.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. I can get
Alright.
down with that.
Okay. All right. So I think we got that covered.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to go next. Who would like to help create their character and tell us about them?
I'd be willing to go next.
Excellent. Who are you, Kai?
I'm playing as Pearson Carner from the planet Yori Maidan. Is that how it's pronounced?
Oh man, Eurymedon? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
Space-
crazy ass planet,
Space
man.
Russia, basically.
Yeah, Space Russia.
Dang.
They have a Cold War there going on.
Yeah.
It's a cold planet, a mining planet.
Should I give
Yeah.
the description or the stats first?
Let's start with the stats.
All right.
For those following at home, we're gonna I know Dave got ahead of himself, but we're gonna be going piece by piece from the page 9
Ooh.
character creation summary. Those are some good stats so far.
Yeah. Definitely.
Let's see if we can crush this.
Hey, there you go.
It's a 12 in
Good so
Dex,
far.
That's good. You need that.
a
Oh.
7 in Wisdom,
That's rough. What are you playing? You're playing a
a Warrior.
yeah.
I think you got it backwards. Wisdom's before Dex.
Con.
Yeah, wisdom's before dex, so your dexterity's in the toilet. But
Yeah.
that's fine as a warrior.
Wait,
you can
what?
make that as your default.
It's
Okay.
strength, intelligence, wisdom, Dex, con, charisma.
All right.
So your con's pretty high. That's good.
Yeah.
And then you need one more for charisma.
All right. Here we
Wow,
go.
dashingly handsome.
Dang.
An average amount.
Yeah.
I'm so average.
Well, no, I
Excellent.
mean you got a. Oh, you didn't get a 14. Yeah. So.
Okay, so what class have you picked?
Warrior.
All right,
I'll
what would
be a
you like to put
70.
your warrior stat of 14 in?
I'm going to be putting into Dexterity.
Excellent. That's pretty good at shoring up all your stats there.
Yeah. God.
You know, I think we skipped over one integral part. Who are you? What's your name?
Let's see. Pearson Carner is a boy who is risen. I don't know the proper tense for that. Was raised on
There you
the
go.
cold. There we go. Yeah, the cold
Erosion.
streets of these airless cities on Eurymedon, and he's chosen because they're in a cold war and about to be engulfed in war. The best thing he can think of doing is getting experience for these wars, because if there's going to be a war, the best thing to do is to be prepared for it. So he's joined the Space Navy, and he's trying to train to help his own country, his own planet, which is less than the size of our country.
Oh, it's much, much smaller.
Yep.
But that he means America.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about background package and training package. What did you pick?
Harrison Connor currently has the security crew from the standard book, and the gunner from the deep black.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent. So let's see here.
What
Your
do they
homework
give you?
is-
Just out of curiosity.
An excellent question.
They're gonna make me go through all this.
I'll do gunner while you look up your security.
All right.
Security. I got it right here.
Officers in experience ratings of weapon department are gunners, and notorious for daredevil ways. The massive capacitors that power most modern energy weapons have a bad habit of blowing up during engagements, roasting whole swathes of luckless gunners. Their officers are often trained in immediate medical care and have some knack for damage control. All gunners get computers, combat gunnery, and tactics. As a warrior, you also add leadership and tech medical.
Yes. And the security crew gives me combat any culture spacer and security and tactics, but let me read it. Whether the red suits of Holovid fame or the club-wielding enforcers aboard a mining frigate, the security crewmen are responsible for maintaining order aboard the ship and taking control of landing areas. Most are a ruthless and clannish lot, little loved by the crew and greatly feared by those natives who face them in battle.
Nice.
So what you're saying is you're one tough son of a bitch.
I guess so.
Okay, you get English and Russian as languages.
Yes.
Do you have a positive intelligence modifier?
I have no intelligence modifier.
Okay.
The only modifier I have is for dexterity now.
Yeah.
All right. You get whatever equipment you'd like. Of course, you have to carry it. And for extra credits, you get 400 plus 1d6 times 100.
Yep, first I have to roll my hit points.
Oh, yeah, the hit points. Yeah, we should do that.
So yours is just. Wait, you roll 1d8. Oh, yeah, you're a warrior. Yeah, sweet.
Yep.
Dang. Some good
That's
rolls.
good. Can you crush it?
Oh!
Yeah, you crush it,
Gosh,
man.
dang.
That's
Holy
not bad,
shit.
dude. Yeah, you're a tank.
Probably are not going to be able to beat that in the future. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, probably. I just
You
get
can-
all
Yeah, you can survive being shot by a machine gun now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think we got that. Anything else you'd like to add before we get more in depth with your character later?
I still have to roll for my money too.
Okay, well that d6. So, who wants to go next?
Dom?
Oh,
Jacob?
I guess I'll go next.
All right,
Yeah.
who are you, Dom?
Sorry.
I am Fox Mustang Mindstrong.
Excellent.
I want to be an expert, but I'm not sure if I can roll good enough for that. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Someone is going to tank their fucking attribute rolls. Someone
I'm
has
waiting
to do
for
it. Yeah.
Well, not
Okay.
everyone can roll triple ones on Constitution like you, and then literally be like, "Fuck it, that's my caster stat, bro."
yeah. Yeah.
That's what I
Let's
did when I
see.
was a psychic. I rolled like a 7 on my psychic, and it was like, you know what? That is my caster stat wisdom. Boost that shit up. Anyway, here's my strength. Decent. Here's my intelligence.
Dang.
Okay. Here's my dex.
Dang.
Here's my wisdom.
Okay. Yeah.
Man.
That one keeps
Constitution.
showing up, man. Oh, that con. Not
Nailed
bad.
the charisma roll, man. I'm
And the
thinking
charisma.
16. No.
Nope.
No.
I'm a
Okay,
below-
you get to choose your class now.
Wait, is that all of them?
Yeah, that's 6.
That is.
Okay, let me see.
What class would you like to take?
Probably int. If you're gonna go.
What do experts get? And what?
Charisma.
Christmas 11, so yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a sniper.
Chat is like folding in on itself right now because I'm a girl.
What?
Like, are you a girl? It's like, yes.
Is that a little bit of Inquisitor Mason?
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Okay.
Did you ever pick a class there, Dom?
Yeah, I'm taking expert. I'm just not going to be
Okay.
good at shooting stuff like I wanted to.
Hey, you can get
What
a
is,
sniper
what are you
rifle
putting
that
14
has
in then? Dexterity?
Oh, I could put the 14.
Intelligence?
I'm putting the 14 dexterity.
Excellent.
that int. Oh, I mean, it's not as bad as Mako with a 6 and he has fucking charisma. God damn.
Rip.
Yeah, rip indeed.
Alright, what background package and training package would you like to take?
looking around, hoping up this thing.
Oh
it's
yeah.
just
What
huge.
what rank are you, by the way, Kai?
Oh yeah, shit. Forgot about that part.
Ah.
Yeah, what rank are you, Kai?
It would probably be Ensign, I'd imagine.
Ensign? Okay. Let's put that down there.
So is that O2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Which one I was going to choose? Navy Marine. That's what I was going to do.
What's the asterisk next to the pay rate mean for warrant officer?
It's times your rating. So,
So
one is
1
40.
times 40. Yeah. Right.
Yep. Okay.
Projectile weapons. That's a 0.
Ensign Farner.
Culture Spacer. That makes sense.
So which background package did you take?
I took Navy Marine.
Excellent. Sounds pretty good start for a sniper.
Yep. In my training packet, I'm stuck in between intelligent officer and Marine officer. Want to ask y'all opinions on that?
What was the ones for training?
Intelligence and Marine officers.
Well,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, Marine officers, you get unarmed and
You
persuade.
get combat, exosuit, leadership tactics, and then as an expert he gets an option between unarmed, persuade, tech astronautics, and tech medical.
No, he gets all of those. He gets everything.
Again,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit ton.
So, what was the other one? You wanted to be intelligence? Combat, stealth, travel. Well, okay, so level 1 experience, you can take stealth and you can take security as well. So, like, maybe if you wanted to get as many things as you want, you can take the Marine officer and then put points into security and stealth, if that's what you were after from the other ones.
Yeah, because I just need stealth. That's the problem. It's like you can't be a good sniper if you can't hide.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, okay, the other thing is, too, like, if do you have 1 point in stealth already? Do you have a
No,
level 0?
I don't get. Why do we get extra stuff?
Because it's
Because Deep Black can blue. Henley said it.
Yeah, Deep Black campaigns, you assume that every one of the officers in the Deep Black campaign have these skills already. So
Yep.
regardless.
Oh,
of what
so
packages you
so
take.
you get 2 extra skills if you're choosing, or
No. So
No,
the way
you
that
get-
it works is, you want to read it, Arthur?
Yeah, so operatives in Deep Black get combat unarmed, combat projectile, combat energy, stealth, security, and tactics as class skills.
For level 1 only.
Yep.
So if you take
Oh.
either of those skills as a background or training at level 0, you can spend 1 XP to get it to level 1 for
Yep.
level 1. So what I'm saying is, you could, if you already have security or stealth as a background, you could like take the line off the Marine officer and get all the other ones, and then put 1 point into it to get to level 1. So
I'm not sure where we're getting the point spending from. That's the thing that
you get
confuses
4
me.
experience when,
Oh.
More skill points.
or no, whatever class you were. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
you're
you get
level
just
3.
4 points. There's
No,
to
no.
spend anyway.
You're a warrior, right? So you get less. No,
He's
you're an
an
expert.
expert.
He's
You
a-
get a lot.
yeah, he's an
so
expert. Yep.
You'll have like, I don't know, like 8 or something like that. I can't
See
remember.
here.
Expert master race.
6 at
Level 3.
6 skill points at level 3.
Yeah. So I had 4 as a psychic. Warriors would have 3.
So
Yeah.
I get 6
That's
to spend any way I
Go
want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I need to go look at my other character. Okay, let
Well-
me see.
You can spend those points while we're doing other things.
Mhm.
Let's finish the outline so that we're coming up kind of on a break, and I'd like to get everybody's character in before we do that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Sorry.
No,
which-
we're good. What
Marine
homeworld would
officer
you like
then.
to be from? You're going to be a Marine officer?
Yeah, just
Excellent.
double the Marine up.
All right.
The home
homeworld?
world will be, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, the French one, macro.
Arcades?
Yes.
Excellent.
Basically, I come from a family of psychics, but I had the potential for psychics, but I couldn't develop it.
Yeah, so this is basically Jurassic Park. Oh man, I want to talk so much about Jurassic World, but I can't because I'll spoil the fuck out of it.
Not doing
So
that.
good.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It takes a little while to heat up, but then it's so good. Okay, all right, you're from Marculades. That means you get to speak English and French as your languages. Do you have a positive intelligence modifier?
Nope.
Okay. You get hit points, so you roll d6s plus con modifier.
Which is none, so just D6s.
So you roll d6 and 2d6 and 3d6 and take the best out of those three. Hopefully
No, that
you
was
don't
early.
take this.
One more again.
10's good.
10's
All right,
good.
so you have 10.
Yeah.
As an expert, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. You get 400 plus 1d6 times 100 credits.
Okay,
Let's
see.
talk about your character. Talk about the background there.
Yeah, like I said, came from a family of psychics. I been tested to be a psychic. This my power just wouldn't flourish. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the military because I hate my sisters because all their psychic powers are like awesome. They're like level 18s and stuff.
Okay.
Seriously,
So,
they're like masters
Yeah,
of their
you
psychic
joined the
powers.
foreign military. Why not?
Yeah, to get away from them. They kept
Yeah.
reading my mind and like trying to say, "Hey, guess what I'm thinking? Mind slap." And I'm like, my face. Oh, I should have said my mind.
So, what rank do you see yourself as?
I guess I have to be an officer since I'm a Marine officer. Where are the ranks? I just had that up.
I can pop it back up again.
I did. I am going to roll a dice.
Okay.
Fleet Admiral. Yeah.
Can't be above
No.
a captain because captain.
Oh,
runs
I'm just
shit.
doing a 1 through 6, depending on like the officers. To see where
Okay.
I land.
You are an ensign.
Okay, so I'm a 02.
Ensign line strong.
So does the
Okay.
warrant officer go into normal officer? Like, how does that work? I don't know.
No. So warrant officers never become like regular line officers or staff officers, except in really extreme circumstances. They're basically not command material. They're specialists in their field.
Is that
And they
able? Am I
can-
able to get like citizenship through there? Like,
Yeah,
is that a high
definitely.
enough ranking? Okay.
Oh yeah. So like a warrant officer is going to get it way faster than a rating would be.
Oh, that's perfect then. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
they're
what I'm
still
looking
officers. They're just the non-commissioned.
for. Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Okay,
only there for
all
the
right.
citizenship. So.
Jacob, I know you've been sitting there waiting. It's time, man.
All
Why
right.
don't you tell us what your name is?
Stephen Linton.
Excellent. What can you tell us about Mr. Linton or Mrs. Linton?
Mr.
Mr.
Linton. His own more. I'm just gonna do something real quick before the real quick thing, and then go in depth later. But he's from the Racina I believe it's asteroid belt, correct?
Yeah, yep.
He's from the Racina asteroid belt, and he was kind of I mean, he was born obviously like everyone else there. He was born into immigrants. Just the colony only really popped up within the last few decades, and his family was known. His family made their living mostly through assisting in trade stuff, but he wanted to do something more, and so he decided to join the Navy in order to actually do something. And I guess I should mention stuff like I'm just gonna mention background and training now. He has
Okay.
his background would be as a I believe I did this right. I might have fucked it up somehow. Midshipman as
Okay.
a background.
Yeah.
And his
so
training
this
is
is like your
as an
first.
and his training was as I believe an astrogator.
All right. So you're probably going to be the pilot.
All right.
So let's do
let's-
stats.
Oh, boy.
Lots of 3d6 rolls.
All right. So this would be strength. I
Be
believe.
muscular.
Oh,
Oh,
3d6
dang.
for strength, intelligence,
Oh no.
dex.
Holy fuck! Holy crap!
How's he doing?
Oh,
I
he
was
got
typing stuff in
17
chat.
for Dex.
Oh, we just fucking rocked that.
Too bad 17 is only still a +1.
Yeah. You
That's
need an
a shame.
18 to get a +2. Still. Oh my
Oh,
god, a
man.
15. Holy fuck, Jacob.
Charisma.
14!
Your stats are swingy as fuck, man. Holy
I
shit.
am an expert, so
What
Put
would
the
you
rest
like
of
to
us to
put your
shame.
14 in?
what's the four? What are the 2 cents again? Off the top of my head, Dex and what?
Let's see here. Intelligence or
Put your
charisma?
8.
Yeah,
Intelligence.
right.
Intelligence.
So what's your intelligence? Is it
8.
the 10?
It's the 8.
Is it the 8? Well, that's a
Yeah.
fucking great shift for you.
Yeah. Are you gonna have any carrying capacity at all, Jacob?
Oh.
It's gonna be like super weak. They're gonna go on a high gravity world, and he's gonna be plastered to the floor.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Damned
He's
if
gonna
I'm not
be. He's gonna be our Joker, basically.
Yeah, he's Joker,
Holy fuck, you're
Yeah.
Joker.
right there, ladies and gentlemen, and 7 bitches. Okay. You said your background package was midshipman.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's a
so
good
that
one.
gives you some bureaucracy and culture spacer and stuff. And then you picked astrogator, which is a pilot and navigator. And those are 2 different things, by the way. The pilot will pilot the ship, and the navigator coordinates piloting roles and also makes the jumps between systems.
Mhm.
So we'll have to figure out which one you actually are.
Oh boy.
A homeworld. You are from the
Lucina?
Rusina asteroid belt.
Yep.
And again, if you're following along, you can pull up Rusina asteroid belt on the cool wiki.
Cool, cool wiki.
I took 3 hours writing this shit in, so enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. As a Rusinian, you can pick any language you can think of, because they come from everywhere, and
Yep.
English. And
Alright.
you have a positive intelligence modifier, right?
Yep.
So you get to pick another language on top of that.
Let's see. English obviously is the base. Try and think on the languages a bit.
French, Spanish, German, Russian. So like French South African is its own language now,
Right.
and oh man, Tagalog. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but there's a world that speaks Tagalog.
What the fuck is Tagalog?
Tagalog.
I think-
It's like Philippine Indies kind of.
Dang.
I think I will take German and Spanish.
Okay, all right.
Shit, that's like the weirdest mix ever, man.
I mean, they're all-
Spanish and English. Yeah.
I mean, at least English and German are from the same base. Are the same base.
I like how mine is just like, yeah, I'm British as fuck. It's like, I speak the motherland language, straight from the Queen.
Okay, let's roll for hit points.
Yeah,
you have
man.
a positive con modifier?
Holy
Uh,
fuck.
Yeah, I have a positive con modifier.
Okay.
I
So
can't
as an
believe your
expert,
fucking rolls, man.
you roll
Hey,
a
this hap-
d6 plus 1, a 2d6 plus 2, and then 3d6 plus 3. And take the best
D6
out of those.
Plus 1. Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Good. Yeah.
It's good. Good start. Good start.
2d6 plus what?
2.
2. Ooh,
Okay.
Good. Good. Keeping it going.
2d6 plus 3.
This is where he flubs it.
Oh!
he fucking
Whoa!
crushed it.
Dang! Am I the lowest HP person in the entire party right
Holy
now?
What?
He's
think I
not
might be.
Joker, man. He's fucking grunt.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
a
not that
grunt that
strong.
can't lift.
Or carry anything.
All he needs is a mag pistol, right?
Yeah, that's it. All you
That's
need is a
some weird
mag
shit.
pistol.
All right, you get 400 plus 1d6 credits, and as you already know, you can pick whatever you want for equipment out of the basic armory stuff. So
400 plus 1d6 or...
times 100.
Okay. I'm just...
So just roll a d6, times it by 100, add that to 400. I know I
Six.
probably say it too fast.
Okay.
Fuck it. So you get 900 extra credits.
Yep.
Which again, you don't have to spend on anything. You can save that for later when you don't have access to unlimited resources.
Yep.
All right, cool. So these guys are going to start filling in their skill trees. Oh yeah, we have to ask about rank. What rank are you? Because you were a midshipman. That's your background.
That was my background. And I took astrogator, so... I wonder... Alright, what's the ranks currently that we have again? I believe it's...
The
we have
rankings are currently warrant officer, ensign, and ensign.
2 ensigns and a warrant officer.
You
What
definitely qualify at least for an ensign, possibly
Yeah.
for a lieutenant or higher.
I'm going to roll. I'm gonna roll 1d5. So we'll go in. Hold on a second.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with Jacob.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm gonna roll 1d5 and it'll go from ensign to captain, I guess.
For
I'm a lieutenant.
all right. So, in the Federal Society of Military, you are known as a lieutenant. 'Cause they're British as fuck.
Of course.
Okay. I think this is a good time to take a break, right, Dave?
Absolutely, yeah.
For time.
Hey guys, at the top of every hour here, we take a break to let our players feed their space hamsters.
Space hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to feed my space fish, but I don't have a human chamber.
That's what it was a space fish. I ruined that joke. Anyway.
No, there was a hamster in the first game.
If you're enjoying
Yeah,
what
there
you're
was.
seeing so far, please consider giving the channel a follow. It really helps us out. We're trying to grow the audience around the Die Party stuff. Yeah, we'll be back in about 3 to 5. Enjoy the break music, bitches.